That's the
Bro,
best
I
way
don't know how
to
else to tell you
start the
this. My
recording.
pants have been off this entire time. I've been waiting.
So's mine.
Oh
Sup?
my.
Who the fuck need pants? Certainly not I. What do you think, Mr. Willie? You're right!
Stop. My penis can only get so erect.
Okay.
You know, Slam almost kind of sounds like a gunshot.
Oh, wait, come on. I'm gonna do a thing here.
I know he's doing a thing.
I'm doing a thing. Do we want my Dragon Ball sound effect, my Dragon Ball sped up sound effect, or my Dragon Ball super sped up sound effect for the intro? I made one even faster.
Oh,
Obviously, we go with the new thing.
Okay, obviously, apparently. So, last time on Dragon Ball Dokkan, our heroes went to East City and now they're going to enter a company. What's going to happen? Find out this time on Dragon Ball Dokkan. Are you still alive? Fuck, this is slow. Let's fight.
I mean, I didn't hear the sound effects yet.
Wait, what?
No.
It didn't hear
It
it?
didn't play. It didn't play.
No.
It should have.
Nope.
It was just so fast that we couldn't feasibly hear it.
Hang on.
Ah.
I'm gonna play the... Okay, I'm gonna play fucking this.
Oh, god damn it.
Could you hear that?
Yeah, that works. That works.
Okay. This is the normal sped up.
Okay, your external soundboard don't work.
You couldn't hear that one either?
Nah,
You've
Nope.
always
Sounded
been
like
able to hear it
someone was-
before.
I know. You broke it.
It almost sounded like someone was trying to move a chair very quietly.
Oh.
Chair scoot Dokkan.
That's on Dragon Ball Dokkan.
Okay, I'm done.
Did you hear it this
Yeah,
time?
no.
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 Why?
No. Okay, I hear a muffled, confuffled, doesn't work sound, but I heard something.
Weird. Testing, can you hear me? Oh. Testing, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Okay, but why though?
Every time the dragon tries being made to work, that's its response.
Weird, it's always worked before. Gotta
I know,
hate
it's
this man.
weird.
Now it doesn't.
Thanks. Thank you. That's helpful. Alright, I guess you can't hear the super sped up version.
Alright, you nerds, jump on in. I got the watch together going on sharing mode.
I would, but you called me a nerd, so now I'm sad.
I mean, aren't we just a bunch of nerds getting together for a nerd game? I thought that's what this was.
You guys are nerds, but I didn't think you considered me a nerd, so sad.
Fine, whatever you say, geek.
Are you playing anything? Everything's quiet.
No, I tend to leave the music to you.
Fucking why? I hate it.
You're the
Eh.
DM, deal with it.
But yeah, for me personally, I'm gonna be leaving as I am tired, and I have my grandmother's birthday tomorrow, so...
Bye, tired. Have a good sleep and have fun.
Make sure you pack plenty of ammo.
Why ammo?
Because candy gun, that's why.
Because I like dark jokes.
My grandmother is not
Hey.
American.
she is now. Yeehaw!
My god.
Nah.
Yeah.
America.
Gonna kick your fucking ass, hooray. Anyway, last time in Dragon Ball Dokkan, you entered the East City. Icon and Ginja went to a bed, breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, dinner, and breakfast, and ate and ate and ate and ate, beat shit out of someone, and then ate some more. Meanwhile,
Typical saying things.
Shilin and Shisker went to drop off the guys they have saved before, and the man showed himself to be quite a wealthy individual and would likely want to reward you guys. But he also had an offer for you if you were interested in fighting and earning a lot more money. With a sad sob story that he would be ruined and his family would have to live on the street if you didn't, but hey.
Did we get rewarded?
Not
Yeah.
yet, no.
Okay.
But he seems like he would be very happy to. And as we ended, you guys had talked and met up, so you can go to the base of the United Lifeform Rebellion. Correct?
Alright, let me just go ahead and absorb myself into Icon's party token real quick. Okay, we're good.
Wait, hang on. Need to find a guy. Not there. Dang it, where is it?
I just learned the word osmosis.
Osmosis.
Okay, you know what? I don't know what happened, but I'm just going to say... Zork. And now everyone's inside of Ginja. Hey,
Ew.
wait a minute.
All at the same time?
Well, he's not Cell, but he could probably take a partial Battle Ball team at the same time.
He's pulling his cock out!
No, he's not!
You see it?
Anyway. You find yourself in the street. You know what? This music is too sad. I want this music instead. Since I'm the one that has to do it all. You find
Meanwhile-
yourself... Hmm?
I was just gonna say, Ginja, eating pizza, occasionally reaching over to stuff a slice into Icon's face.
You're on the street currently, but okay.
Yes, and he has stacks of pizza with him.
Ginja eating pizza, putting pizza in his pants, putting pizza in his shirt, putting pizza in every nook and cranny, so that
It's-
in the future, when he wants pizza, he could just have pizza.
I mean,
Sweet, I
did
didn't know
say,
he was a
like,
turtle.
I did say 6 carts total with.
He
stacks
spent a
of
month
pizza
with the
which
turtle
is very-
hermit. Of course he knows turtle techniques. He knows the turtle way.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Ginja! Teenage Mutant Ninja Ginja!
Hey,
Teenage
does
Mutant
Ginja-
Ninja Turtle.
Yes.
Does Ginja have the turtle shell? I mean, he would have trained
Assholes with
him, right?
monkey tails! Ginja power! Sorry, what? Does Ginja what? Who? Awesome.
Do we have Nature's Soup Bowl?
Turtle shell.
You are...
You know, the one for pinning.
No. You are standing outside of the ULR building. This is apparently where Dreimos reside, the most powerful entity on the planet, and it's a corporation skyscraper. If you didn't know anything any better, it could have been like the headquarters of a law office. Sorry, yeah?
Am I with them?
Yeah, all 4 of you are there, I thought. Would he not be
Okay.
with them?
No, I was asking because wasn't sure.
All 4 of us are here, including Keiki.
Yes.
Well, that's 5, technically. Ginja would offer Keiki some pizza. He's got plenty.
Alright. I forgot that Ginja is also there. I just saw a mountain of pizza. I thought it was just on the side of the street.
Pizza man.
Secretly Pizza the Hut.
But yeah, ULR stands in great shining golden letters on top of the entrance to this very big, nice-looking skyscraper.
Ginja would also offer pizza to Chisker and Chillin.
I've eaten.
Oh, okay. How about you, Chillin? You like pizza? Hello,
Chillin is dead.
Chillin.
Sorry, go on. For
Should
some
we?
reason, my internet's having issues, but go on. What was the question?
Oh, for a moment I thought Chillin was ignoring Ginja.
I didn't know if it was in character or not.
What was he saying? Like
He
I said,
offered you
like,
pizza.
oh, okay.
How about
Like,
you,
legitimately,
Chillin? You like pizza?
Like, actually, yeah.
okay, before I respond, like, to put things in perspective, like, all I heard that whole time was,
Gotcha.
I hate when that happens.
Chillin would look over at it, just frown and shake his head slowly.
More for me then.
You realize you're not bringing that in the building, right?
Yes, I am.
You're staying outside then.
No, I'm not. He's just going to walk up to the door and knock on it with his foot.
You walk over to the door and they automatically open for it.
Can I shoot a
well,
key
that's-
blast and destroy his pizza?
Let's get
Sure.
walks in. No.
Done.
Or is Icon doing that?
Yes.
Okay, so so what happens is Ginja
Dodge.
is walking over to the door, which is automatically opened, and there's a representative there from ULR. Hello, you must be.
No.
Pizza.
Dodge.
And she is now covered in pizza and molten cheese.
I said no.
Yeah.
Icon wants to destroy Genja's pizza, then has to roll for it.
Or I don't, because you're holding pizza and can't dodge very well.
Pretty much,
I
yeah.
could dodge just fine. This isn't even half what he can carry.
Well, unfortunately, we're not in
It's-
combat, so you don't have reactions.
It's not that it's heavy, it's that it's very restrictive carrying like a mountain of pizza.
I mean, he could at least turn his body so the key blast hits his back instead.
Alright. Fuck it, go for it.
Okay, how many rerolls do I get?
No,
'Cause
I
he's weighed
said
down with pizza.
just describe what happens instead if you don't want the pizza to be blown up.
Well, since he could sense energy, and he recognizes energy, he could sense that Icon is charging up energy and is about to fire it in his direction. So he's just going to turn around so that instead of it hitting the pizza, it's going to hit his back, and he's going to glare over his shoulder and say, "No attacking the food, princeling."
Save me from idiots.
And right, you're now face to face almost with a shorter alien lady that's open or on the other side of the door that was otherwise going to be covered in pizza.
Ignore my buffoon of the help. We're here to meet with Lord Dreimos.
Yes, I'm aware. Would you all follow me, please? Hello, Miss Keiki. Hi. Keiki seems a little bit uncomfortable by this.
Retro.
Do you want to put that somewhere in the reception and we can refrigerate it for you?
No, I'm taking it with me.
Okay.
He lacks all tact. Just let him do it.
One
I
does
am
not
not-
simply separate the Saiyan from his food. Especially when
I
he hasn't
am
had
not
much to
in
eat in the
a-
past 2 days, Icon.
Skill issue.
this is the point in time in the campaign where Icon just in character unironically said skill issue
Yes.
and got away with it.
You just get a glare from Ginja as he takes another slice of pizza and eats it.
I'm going to take another slice of pizza and eat it.
I could have my pizza and eat it too.
She's
he
going to
doesn't-
turn around and ask you to follow her as she's going to bring you to the conference room.
I'll follow.
Will all of you follow?
Yep.
Yeah.
Question: Are there people in the conference room when they walk into it, like other than
You're not
Dreimos?
there yet.
I think we'll find out when we enter the conference room.
We're just
No, I
walking
thought we were
there,
just
yeah.
going to be time skipped again. Okay.
He
Anyway,
hasn't
so
described it yet.
2 months later, Dreimos have betrayed you all, and you are now all dying on the foot of a mountain.
Joke's on you. I'm already half dead.
Jisker just sniffs a corner and disappears.
Yeah, I'm out. Peace, guys. I'm gonna re-roll into another campaign, but with all my current stats, and it just become a time god. I don't know.
Meanwhile, Ginja died as he was born and as he lived, stuffing his face with food.
Specifically pizza.
I summon Time Lord Jisker in attack position, enter the battle phase.
Yeah, well, I summoned the wall.
Ash wants
Hang on. Let me roll time magic attack. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't pick a time machine. Also, I forgot my +4. Oh, dang it.
Oh no.
Oh no, a 21.
Oh, dang it.
Also, I just realized, is the recording for this start?
Yep.
Neat. Hopefully it doesn't crap out in the middle of things.
Hopefully. I don't think it will.
His time.
So, is there anyone that would be doing anything as she's leading you into the ULR head office?
Trying to remember the turns we've taken.
Eating
Sure.
pizza while stretching forth with his senses to see who or what he can sense.
Nervously testing the nervous system on my recently shed skin.
Oh my. He's no longer cute and fluffy.
Because Chisker's still paranoid about it.
Go to pat you on your back and all you hear is just clang, 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 clang.
It feels kind of fine to you, depending on what you think is fine nowadays. Is there anything Shilin would be doing?
We're basically just waiting in the lobby right now, right?
We're being led
No.
through the hallways from the lobby to the conference room.
Okay. Mostly Chillin will just be casting the occasional glance at Keiki. Kind of like that expression of, you're kind of on your last chance before your decision is not really... You don't
Yours
really have...
anymore.
Yeah.
I want to use... I'm gonna explain it out of character. I might not have done a good job of doing it in character. She's not a slave, and I'm not intending to show that she's kind of a slave without an option. She's
Okay.
No,
stuck
we
by a
get that.
sense
She
of
was
duty.
undecided before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we're giving her a last chance of like, hey, make a decision or it's made for you.
Yeah. Yeah, but she's walking in, she just looks down and she feels a little bit nervous and she doesn't super like being here. As for Ginja, who can sense energy, there would be a lot of various power levels in this building, of varying degrees below and above you. That's all I can say.
Any that he recognizes?
You don't have the feature to recognize power signatures yet.
The hell I don't! How do you think
Have
he
you-
knew where Ginja was when he showed up at Capsule Corp?
Oh, I didn't know you picked it up.
This is not the first time we've had this conversation.
How did Ginja know that Ginja was at Castle Court? Wait, what?
It was covered by the pizza. Don't worry about it.
I meant Icon. Shush.
Well, he's distracted. Let's shoot another key blast in his pizza now.
Don't you dare.
What was your PLDV?
My PLDV is 11 currently.
Yes, you do recognize a couple in these buildings above you.
I
It's
might
one of-
actually be the weakest person in the party now. My PLDV is still 10.
Oof. Is one of them Calic?
Yep.
Lovely.
Please go 1v1 him. I want to watch you lose.
Oh, I've got something better than that. Just you wait.
Are you going insane
Sorry,
over
lost
there?
control of myself
I
for a
think
moment
he's
there.
going insane. Yeah, he's gone. Tormo's dead.
It's too good not to do.
He's pulling his cock out!
Just that laugh. I couldn't think of anything else.
Okay.
And he's gone. Whoops.
What the fuck has happened? Hello?
Okay. Well, I don't know how that happened. That's not what I was trying to do. Let me just rejoin the activity.
Damn. Even his
Wait. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Huh.
You know what,
Fuck,
Ven?
wait. Wait, you said that's not what you're trying to do. Fucking Torma, you're so clumsy. Might possibly.
Okay, but why though?
Why though?
Nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna
waiting
charge
for
my energy
Pats to
blast.
return.
I'm gonna charge my energy blast. Oh, I'm gonna charge my Kamehameha, Chisker.
Pocket sand.
Meanwhile, I caught in every fight.
I know where that's from.
Literally, Icon when he saw Chillin being beat up so bad.
It should have been me, not him! It's not me, not him! It's not fair!
Yeah. Well, you know what I said to that, Ven?
Come to negotiate, eh? Have you slimy git?
What the Sigma?
Didn't know we were talking about the X series, but okay.
Icon literally every time an attack lands on him.
I can't stop winning.
Welcome back, Shooter. Shooter Pat. I try to remember to say people's usernames instead of their character names. I keep failing with Abel because the first thing I see when I look in his direction is Chisker.
Welcome back,
Yeah, I'm pretty good
Spooter.
at that. I am the spay. I'm secretly French.
Wait, you mean he's an imposter?
Amogus.
Nice.
An imposter, you say?
Dope. Anyway.
Anyway,
And suddenly,
Okay, let's go.
yep.
What?
get going, Dart Whips.
Is the DM allowed? Thank
Well,
you,
you're not
my good
quiet.
sirs.
Do something. Or Ginja's
trying.
pizza gets it.
Fuck. So, she's leading you through the lobby, and there seems to be pretty much almost only alien in here. Most of which are fighters of various kind, or at very least, powered. But a good chunk of them looks dressed very well, like, suits, like businessmen. Not all of them.
I assume just like the entirety of the city, this building is coated in a shade of red.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I made a mistake when making my new character sheet. I have sense energy listed twice. What the what?
Fuck
Let me
you!
fix that.
Sure,
You can
whatever.
sense your energy when you're sensing energy.
Many of the aliens here do still have, fighting geese or even space armor on. But something pretty much everyone in this building will do is give Shisker a look of surprise, shock, and fear.
Oh no. Oh wait. What am I classified at this point?
Good
Shillin!
question.
Shillin! Not Shisker! Shillin! Fuck you!
Okay.
Dylan? Okay.
Oh, Dylan, right. Yeah.
Fucking
that would be
Christ, you're...
That makes more sense.
You fucking shill names.
Chillin just
It's
sort
your
of
fault. You're the DM.
noticing this, Chillin's eyes would widen a bit, and then he would immediately lower his head.
You might not notice if you don't look at the others, but I can give you a Shisker might, and yes, this time Shisker. Several of the ones that have scouters on are going to turn them on and look at Chillin. Upon which they're going to have like an enemy sneer of was afraid of nothing.
Wow.
Ginja's just going to, once again, offer a slice of pizza and say, bit of food for you in this trying time.
I offer you an egg.
Now Chillin is going to ignore him.
Ginja's going to shrug and be like, well, I tried. Just, good pizza.
They're basically like this. Game 1 general chat. When the ones that can have scouters and tell Chillin's power level. They don't. No one stops you, but some not very hushed comments about such a pathetic specimen can be heard.
Ginja's going to sacrifice a few slices of pizza to throw them at the faces of those loudmouth brats.
Okay. So an interruption ensues then.
By this point, Chillin has basically pulled the hood of his clothes over his head as far as it goes.
Actually, wait. Before I do that, can he sense them?
Yeah, you can. He can. Stronger
Below,
than you,
similar, or above?
probably.
Stronger than him?
Actually, let's just roll this. It can be anything in here. Stronger than you.
The intrusive thoughts are winning.
Okay. In that case, instead of throwing the slice of pizza, he'd just look at them and say, you know, I'd be a bit more careful how I... If I were you, I'd be a bit more careful how I speak to people who have been called upon by Lord Dreimos himself. If you want to live.
Oh, Lord Dreimos called for you, and he's gonna look at Ginja. Beep beep. Bing bing bing.
Oh, don't worry. We're with him. Then he's going to nudge his... He's just going to tilt his head over in Icon's direction.
I think
Wait,
Icon actually face palms.
Chillin is just going to say, don't waste your breath. By this point, I just want to get out of here.
Yeah, these ones in specific are like the anime character that's just over the top obnoxious.
Yeah, he's going to direct their scouters towards Icon and say, oh, and we're also with him. Very specifically pointed him out because, yes, he has the biggest power level at the moment.
He does still have a power mask.
It's...
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
if he has it active, turned on. Sorry, Pat.
It's an armband thing that I wear.
Mm-hmm.
oh.
The other one's on Amina, wherever she put it.
Dang. I thought he outgrew the point where that could hide him anymore, especially after what happened at the base. Oh well.
Come on, guys, we're better than this. We can just ignore them.
But it's so much more fun to get them to wet themselves out of fear.
You don't
Holy shit.
understand. Let's get this done so I can leave. This place
Okay.
is miserable.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
Fine.
Holy shit, what?
Now I'm writing it.
Writing what?
Surprised Ginja didn't offer a pizza slice to every single person in here.
Heck no. Only the people he's currently traveling with. Everyone else can get their own food.
Is that a chromatic rodent from Retopia?
Fisker immediately attempts a disarming technique that I've been thinking about doing since the intrusive thoughts one. It's gonna about face, point at the person that said that, and says, "You're breathtaking."
Roll persuasion.
As I roll this persuasion check, I would like to round the next corner.
Sure.
With this kind of sweet talking.
Sure, this is a
it-
guile seduction.
It counts as regardless of specialty.
Regardless of specialty, I'm still unlearned. What's my penalty?
-1. Dice.
2d6. Oh my god.
Bruh.
What?
What exactly do you want to happen here? And it's going to happen.
I don't need anything special to happen unless you think something special would happen. Chisker just wanted to disarm the person, basically cut the conversation short. He did something random, complimented them, and then left without elaborating.
Okay, give me a moment then.
Literally, the moment they're out of earshot, Ginja's just going to lean down towards Chisker and say, "Did you mean that, or did you mean they're just breathtakingly stupid?"
So.
I imagine they're all just surprised Pikachu.
I can see that.
People are people. We don't know them. Everybody has a right to live.
All of them just be like,
Huh?
So, you see the little drawing I did here of this alien boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
where? In the ocean?
Yeah?
Yeah.
This guy like, chromatic rodent from Retopia 4? Oh, well. And you're around the corner.
And after they're around the corner and they're out of earshot, Ginja will ask Chisker if he actually meant that, or if he meant breathtakingly stupid.
Kind of want to give you a turning point for that one. It's
Wait,
been a while since I've given you turning points.
I mean, you should give him one.
Yeah.
But I already had the turning point from
Well,
before.
never mind.
You use it immediately and get it back.
Like, we voted that I would take the turning point, and now you're giving me a turning point again.
Scream of frustration.
It's a communal turning point. Can I give it to someone else before I get this turning point?
Actually, that is a point. It was agreed communal turning point.
I thought you agreed on which. Okay.
We did, but now you're doing
All right.
this.
Avel. It was a communal turning point. You agreed that you would get it. Now, my question is this. As a DM, would you allow it? If the answer is honestly yes, then I'll say yes.
Based on the power of turning points, and based on how fun they can be, and based upon my DMing style
Just say
slowly
yes,
being
dude.
infected by this, then yes.
Go ahead.
Only being infected by this.
Second question then, who are you giving it to?
Fuckers.
chillin'.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
You have pizza, Torma. You're fine.
Yeah, everything's fine with pizza.
What's happening?
You gained a turning point, Chillin.
Why?
Shisker gave you his.
Retroactively. Last session. Apparently.
Cool.
So, you are following the representative who was a little bit worried that some sort of a kerfuffle would break out, but luckily it never did. And she's taking you up an elevator. Out in the
Why do I just
27th.
picture Ginja eating the pizza to the beat?
No, he'd just be standing there eating the pizza while the music's going in the background.
Okay.
We call this catchy single carb loading. And next up is carb offloading.
So she leads you to the 27th floor. There's only a small little waiting area in front of a set of double doors, and she tells you to go inside. You're expected.
Bro's got an office.
Ginja's just going to, like, if he's not going first, then he just follow the others in. But if he was going first, he just turned backwards and back into the door, so he could open it without having to drop his pizza.
Ginja, you can only sense one power level from beyond the door, and it's very high.
Given
your
what he
power
knows,
level?
either A, it's a key presence that's going to overshadow everything else within a certain proximity, or B, it'll be something that he can sense, but the true power is one that's beyond his sensing range.
Or C, the dude's alone.
I'll tell you what it is. It's as high as you can sense and get an accurate estimation of. It's PL-15. It's the only power level you can
Yeah,
sense.
there's no
in
way
this
Dreimos
elevator.
is that weak.
It's Calyx. Calyx behind the door.
Is anyone opening the door?
Icon will open the door. He spares a glance towards Ginja as if to like kind of confirm that he's still going to bring pizza in here.
Oh, he's still bringing the pizza in there, and he's still eating it.
You're opening the
he'll-
door.
He'll just leave Ginja to die.
You're opening the
Oh.
door.
No, we're expected on him to knock. That's right.
We open the door.
The
That's
pizza
how
falls
Icon
over.
opens doors.
We
I'm
know
not
We
worried
know,
about
yeah,
the
that
other-
is how Icon
other
opens
side.
doors.
Wait a second. I've got to ask. Does the door break?
No.
Aw.
I would like you all to be quiet for a bit now.
The door's deal.
But I'm
PLG is
dead.
too big.
You're opening the door. In this, it's a pretty big room, finely decorated with some nice statuettes, wallpapers, some paintings. The whole eastern wall is just glass to look out a skyscraper view over the city. And in the middle of the room is a big conference table. There are people sitting in this conference table. I'm going to show you the one person that Ginja can sense is this guy. Never seen him before.
Oh, so Calic isn't currently in the room.
Nope. You can sense Kellic on the floor below you.
I'm having trouble telling. Is this guy more orange or more red?
The guy that
think
you're
he's
looking
red.
at now?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely red.
Hmm,
Like
kinda
that's a
like
blue
Sapphire
rounded
blood red.
Yeah.
None of you have seen him before. Anyway,
I like
Uh,
his hair.
he doesn't have any, but thanks.
You're breathtaking.
Awesome.
I
There
like
are other
your hair. I'm
people
bald.
in here as you are walking in. One of them is sitting up here.
Oh.
Oh, him. The dude who
Kicked
laughed
his
at
ass
me.
once.
The dude who laughed
Darn-
at me when I was drowning over down below.
Dreimos is sitting here. Dreimos has various mechanical apparatuses on his body over one of his eyes, kind of like Mecha like this ribbed, almost steampunk-esque alien mechanical shit on him over his arm, over his eye, like neck, here and there, with various functions. And the moment you're entering the room, he's just glaring at Icon.
Icon's probably glaring at him.
Opposite
Ginja,
of him
looking over.
sits Lord Shimos.
Ginja looking over the side of his pizza boxes. The hell are you doing here, you bottom feeding,
And-
feet licking idiot?
Not done.
Orange guy.
Orange guy.
Shimos just gives you a glare as you're entering. He seems to be rather in a rather foul mood. Up here,
Green guy.
It's Mr. Fancy Outline. Look at him.
Mhm. is Skargan, apparently, who just gives you a smirk and a smile as you're entering. He seems to be enjoying this. Opposite to him, on the left side, I haven't made a token for him yet, but it's an orange-looking alien. How about that? If you look in
Another
our channel,
orange guy.
yes, another orange guy. Live with it.
First name
If you
annoying.
If you look in the art channel, I am going to post how he looks. Where did I have this picture?
Said art channel, right?
Yeah, art channel. I haven't posted it yet. And now I have the picture saved.
Wait
Here.
for it. Wait for it. Wait
Is
for
there an
it.
orange man we saw before in the art channel somewhere?
This guy has hair, so it can't be him.
No way. He has hair?
Oh.
He's posted.
Oh, he's got
Okay.
the Kaidu.
Who gave Jiren orange skin, a Super Saiyan do, and antennas?
And fixed and fucked over his eyes entirely and slimmed him down. And where the fuck do you see Jiren? Like, he doesn't have a
general
nose, so
face
that's it,
structure.
pretty much.
That mohawk no fade is egregious.
And this dude looks exactly like that. He's like a statue. He doesn't show emotions at all, pretty much.
Ah, so this is Jiren the Orange.
Fucking fuck.
I don't know who invited
And on
Shogun
the
from
top
Duel
side of the
Masters to our
table
party.
is this guy.
Yeah, I recognize him.
Purple guy.
Oh shit, does he need to go to a pizzeria?
That's
I'll
all
just
leading up to this.
at least do this for orange guy for now.
That makes him even more mysterious.
I'm so mysterious. And this is, you see as you open the door and look in. Fuck, the music's a little bit too loud for me. I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I need to turn that down. Thank you for reminding me. Oh wait. There we go.
Y'all open the door. Y'all kind of are a little bit set back by what you see here. For one, Ginja could only feel one power level in here. You can't sense any of the others. And some of you can recognize more than one in here, person in here even. Enter.
Hey, it's that guy I flashbanged that one time.
That was pretty funny.
Genja's going to put his pizza boxes down on the table. I mean, there is an empty space there, so.
As Ginja goes up and puts the pizza boxes on the table, this guy here stands up from a chair, slams his hands down. Show some respect, you filth! Get that trash out of here!
That's not trash, that's my food. He's just going to take out another slice of pizza and eat it while kind of glowering at this guy.
Dreimos speaks up. You're a clown, an embarrassment for all Saiyans everywhere. Meanwhile...
oh, that's rich!
Meanwhile, meanwhile... Thank you. Meanwhile, Shimos just glares at you and down towards Shilin. I object that one should even be in this meeting. Dreimos, sorry?
Then allow me to abide.
Dreimos, Dreimos speaks up and points at Icon. That one as well. We have no use for trash like him.
Trash that's beaten you twice now.
Fuck, man. Please.
Keep going, keep going.
Keep going.
Meanwhile, Skargan just laughs at all this. The orange guy just frowns, says nothing, folds his arms. This guy is like, pizza's out now or your head goes off immediately! Yeah, and icons too! And he goes, and everything goes quiet as Dreimos puts his hands down on the table. Enough. I'm surrounded by a bunch of incompetent clowns. Behave for once. And everyone goes quiet.
Ginja's just going to look over at Dreimos since he's clearly the one in charge and says, are the pizzas really that big of a problem? Or are they just acting like a bunch of children?
You may have them after you leave. Unless you intend on purposefully showing disrespect.
Fine, I'll put them outside. But I don't know why you deal with that child there. He clearly needs augmentation just to make himself feel better. After getting trounced by Icon twice. And he'll just walk out to put his pizzas down while he's laughing at Dreimos' expense.
How? You wanna come here and say that to my face? See what happens? Dreimos is just like putting his eyes like in his hands, you know, where you like rub your eyes like. Oh.
Ginja is going to put the pizza boxes down, walk back, get within inches of Dreimos' face, and say, "You got your butt handed to you twice, and now you're trying to use augmentation to make yourself feel better." Because you're too weak to hack it as a
For your information, this augmentation is to contain my power who's growing too much. And that one there could only handle me because he absorbed all the power of the moon.
Oh, then you
while you're
try
bickering,
stealing all the power
interrupting
of the
you
planet
right
for
now,
yourself.
thank you. While you're
Okay.
bickering, Keiki walks in. Hi, father. Dreimos just reaches up one hand and gently waves to the side, and she seems to understand what that means as she steps to the side.
I think Icon's just going to pinch the bridge of his nose and mutter that I should have never told Ginja about this meeting.
Chillin just looks up at Dreimos, and he's just gonna shake his head slowly and sigh.
Well, if he
No.
took all the power on the moon, I suppose that meant you tried to steal it first.
If we can all, he says, looking at Ginja, and this is Dreimos speaking, if we now can all try to stop goading each other into a fight, maybe we can have a conversation. Good.
Ginja's going to look over at Dreimos, nod, but I'll smirk at Durnos in a way that clearly says, next time, pint size.
He's gonna go sit down in his chair again. Now then.
Dreimos is this guy, right?
Yeah, that's Dreimos.
Okay.
The one guy I tried drawing myself. And failed!
It still looks good, though.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it doesn't look bad.
Thank you. I've seen trashier drawings. Oh, thank you.
I mean, it's better than anything I could have drawn.
I haven't seen him
Likely the
draw,
same here.
but I felt him draw.
The only thing I can draw are dragon eyes, and I mean the eyes specifically.
Well,
I haven't seen him draw, but I've seen him cook, and it smells.
I'm not a chef. Anyway,
Yeah, that's why it smells.
You have been welcomed here to the UDF to speak in regards to a possible working relationship. And all of you who come with the icon are welcome here. And he's looking specifically at Shilin. This might be the first time we've tried open discussion in this office with someone of the human clan. Earthling clan, he would say. Shisker, yes. Or sorry, did you say that in character?
You said chillin'.
I hate your names. I fucking hate it. It's too similar.
they're not even similar. It's Chiss and Chill.
Yeah.
There's an
Yeah.
S.
But they both have a full
Yeah, and there's a chi and chi, you fuckers.
Oh, is English not your first language? I'm sorry.
Eat cocks. 7 minimum.
It's only a matter of time before I get mistaken for Goku's wife.
What?
GT. Yeah.
Might
Wait a
happen.
minute. If Chisker and Chill infused, can we call them GT?
No,
Yes,
no,
you
we
can call them whatever the
cannot.
fuck you want. No, you would clearly call them Scarlin.
I mean, that honestly sounds better.
Yeah, everything I say sounds better. Than fucking Icon!
No, hold on. We can combine their
I'm not
names.
done.
It would be Chisker. No, wait. It'd be Chillin. No, wait.
Anyway.
You're gonna be skirling on this.
What about Linker?
Chillin'
Nah, that sounds lame.
going to speak up and say, I'm certain you understand that first impressions mean the most. Given the current situation, it's not hard to ascertain that these first impressions were poor. I ask of you, why use these methods?
Shimos stands up and kind of bursts out, "You're in no position to ask anything of Lord Dreimos." Dreimos just looks at him and says, "And you are in a position to speak for me?" He sits down again. Fucking herding cats. These methods you speak of, are you talking about what I have learned happened in the fuck was it? Martial arts tournament? World Martial Arts Tournament? Or the
Indeed,
temple?
and the methods with which your men employ. He kind of looks over towards Keiki.
Well, my commanders, the 4 you see here, and yes, you can clearly see 5, are allowed a certain degree of autonomy.
I'm looking for the one who is looking over in his direction, like, what?
Well, the
Probably
guy
good,
at the closest to you is kind of looking down at the table.
Gotcha.
The only one that Ginja can sense.
Dreimos is your general? Really?
No. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he is a different race than everybody else there.
Or allowed
Seems
a
like
certain degree of
seems like they value
autonomy to.
representation or paragoning.
Everyone here is allowed a certain degree of autonomy. Autonomy? Help!
Autonomy.
Autonomy, yeah.
Autonomy is
Really?
correct.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Is allowed a certain degree of autonomy, and I do not micromanage what they do. We have one certain goal in the ULR, and that is to resist the Frost Demon Empire should they come here. You should specifically understand the importance of what I'm speaking of here. To sorry?
Sorry. I
To
do.
fuck.
Go ahead.
Sorry. You do. Yeah.
I was gonna say more, but go ahead, because it
Yeah,
sounds
go
like
on.
you would.
I didn't think you were saying anything, so go on.
I do, however, I'm not certain that this would be the most effective way to do so. Much of what I've seen, the people here are rather divisive when it comes to a more direct method. And unfortunately, the methods employed so far have been rather direct. And in fact, prior to this, we engaged with an individual whom held a distinct negative outlook upon those outside of Earth. I would ascertain that this issue might not have happened had tactfulness been employed.
Dodos? Tactful? That's a lot.
Many of those you see here are aware of the wars held between Earth and us, or our descendants, when we first came here. And many others have been fighting in wars in the Frost Demon Empires long before that. There is a certain degree of directness, bluntness, and yes, physical force to achieve these goals we have. But the goal we have is to protect Earth and live here from Frost Demon Empire. A goal we cannot achieve unless certain other goals are met. Earth as it stands would fall the first day should their empire come knocking.
Certainly. But
There are certain methods I would not approve of, unless it would be directly and absolutely necessary. We are not here to conquer, we're not here to kill. That would be counterintuitive.
And I imagine you're not here to terrorize.
It would serve no purpose. I'm not here to lead one planet for a certain number of years until the Frost Demon Empires come. No, we're not here to terrorize.
I just wanted to make sure. That's my first impression of you guys from what happened at South City after the tournament. Or during, even.
And he looks toward Shimos. You carry the explanations here from. Very well. I was not directly involved at what happened at South City. One of my subordinates, named Kalik, had gotten information on his own that there was a certain drug that was recently developed that could incredibly so increase the powers of any of our fighters taking it. If their powers could be increased twofold or threefold, this would be a miraculous achievement. And it was decided that the World Martial Arts Tournament should be a place set to test the effectiveness of this drug. There proved to be complications.
Okay, I understand if there was a mishap with one person, but there was an entire battalion that was found using that exact same thing, and even if it wasn't your direct order, they do fall under your banner.
They have been punished for their own actions taken in order to achieve power. Such things happens from time to time with warriors, as Saiyans should be well aware of if easy power should come into the grasp of their lower rank warriors. Yes.
Has a statement been attempted? An apology? Compensation? Entire buildings and lives were upheaved.
Some rebuildings are in progress, as far as I'm aware.
Is Chisker aware of this? Because he was
I
there
don't
when
think
it happened.
so. Yeah, but
Hey,
he
it's
didn't
just-
stay around for very long, I think. Sorry, yeah?
No, he did not. He did kind of just go and start raiding a base.
Shillin?
Well, he was there for a week. Was there any
Excellent.
news?
Pause. Shillin?
I assisted in the reconstruction of several of the structures there. I'm not aware of this happening.
So, both of you are aware that rebuilding were in progress. You have no idea, I think, if ULR were behind it or not, but they were rebuilding as you were leaving. You were helping in these efforts.
Right. Chisker was there for a week training with Tien, so he would have been in the area for at least a week to see who might have started that reconstruction effort.
Out of curiosity, Dart,
Mhm.
could I, even if I don't expect it to do that well, could I throw up a quick detect lies?
Sure.
Insight detect lies. Wrong, unlearned, a wrong speciality, so I think I have 2d6 for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I did forget I said anything, it's fine.
Does anyone want to aid him if they have insight learned or above?
I definitely have a better insight roll than he does on average, so I would rather roll my own, but Chisker doesn't really have a reason to.
I will aid.
But
All
I'll,
three of
I'll
them.
throw out the aid as well.
All three of them can aid. So go ahead. You have 3 rerolls in this.
Cool. And we're obviously rerolling both of those.
You fucking
Oh my
suck.
goodness.
I'll reroll one of them. Okay, yeah, see, no, it's fine. It's a 1.
It's
A
still
total
it's still
one.
one, yeah.
It's a 1 instead of a 0. I'll take that.
You guys
That's
don't know if
iconic,
he's
man.
lying specifically. It's kind of a very tense situation here.
I just realized that my mic was muted this whole time. Frick. I was
Whoops.
sitting here trying to say that I wanted to roll my own dice. Because, 3d10. Well, 3d8 for wrong speciality, but still.
Yeah, we'll keep going for now, and for
But,
future rolls.
You haven't even made the roll attempt. You did put the offer out there.
But here's the thing. Not a single one of you that were around at the time checked, who were leading the construction companies at all. You have
Yeah, here's the thing.
no way of
Ginja
telling.
wasn't
if
there.
he's-
Ginja wasn't
You are
there, but he
correct.
also doesn't trust frost demons on principle.
So you think
Chillin
he's
is
lying.
currently the only exception.
To be
What's
clear,
that?
Icon was rolling on everything said so far, including what Lord Dreimos said.
Okay.
Yeah, Ginja would just be focused on the whole Chimos part, so can I roll?
Not for now.
Oh!
Fucking just. It's very simple. He says that they have aided in there were reconstruction efforts, and you guys saw reconstruction efforts, but never looked into it, as far as I remember. So it seems to be congruent with what you know. Is there anything you want to ask him or tell him?
Well, there is the thing that Chisker did notice that he'll
Mhm.
bring up, and he'll say, okay, at least from the outcome of that, you are trying to recompense. I'll take that at face value for now, because I don't have any proof or evidence, but I have no reason not to believe you right now. But the stimulant was not discontinued. It was still tested from what I've seen. It was used again, particularly against us.
My man Kalik had specific set of orders that he acted upon on his own. I didn't tell him to go after you, nor did I think he would have. But, as my Lord Dreimos have explained, you guys will be working with us. There will be no hostilities, including from my direct subordinates.
Insight, tell lies.
Sure.
Yay.
Icon's just looking over at Durnos while this is being said.
That is a 24. Sorry, 22.
Hard to tell. He might be lying, he might be very honest. But you just have this feeling that you probably shouldn't trust him, but maybe that's just good old-fashioned speciesism talking.
One just sort of looks over to Icon and says, I apologize for my dishonesty. Before he looks over to Durnos. I spared your life on that ship, and I'd hoped that you would have found some means of bettering yourself. The heraldry upon entry was uncalled for. Unfortunately, even despite the potential goal, I cannot abide by what has been done by the organization, nor can I abide by the attempts made so far. There is a shade hanging over this place, and unfortunately, I will not be able to directly work with you.
And
if our goals align, then not by all means. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And Dreimos will hold up a hand. Whatever Durnos might have done as an individual or part of the Saiyan Empire, and I'll get back to that, this was not done under my command or that of the UDF. In fact, the moment you speak of happened before he joined us.
I understand that, but my inhibitions lie with the people here. We received a cold, if not violent, arrival, and we'd done nothing. You have my apologies there. I had mentioned at the start of this, first impressions mean everything.
And our first impression was putting pizza on the table.
To be fair,
the Earthling
that was
speaks
just
wisely.
me.
Yes, and that was just Durnos, no affiliation with us. World Martial Arts tournament was a mistake and was punished for. That was not my order, nor even that of my direct subordinate Shimos. Some of you might be aware of how difficult it is to direct warriors specifically. Some of you might have leadership qualities. Qualities I would greatly respect. But every now and then, fighters, grunts, soldiers, they take matters into their own hands trying to achieve a result. If you cannot work with us, that would be most unfortunate.
I understand that, but I worry for the well-being of those who work alongside you who do not share that same sort of mentality. He motions over to Keiki. She was used by one of your subordinates. And even now, she has inhibitions about the current situation.
She was roughly treated, too.
Okay,
Around the
that's a
neck.
different thing. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I mentioned something. I mentioned the word Saiyan Empire. This is bullshit. The Saiyans aren't an empire. But Icon knows this very well. His father has always had ambitions to create an empire. And he hasn't checked in with the Saiyan homeworld in a while now.
I have not. It's very possible that he declared one while I was gone.
Yep.
What would Ginja know of this?
How long have you been on Earth when they first met you on Capsule Corp?
What would Ginja know of anything? Hot got him.
Right? Hey, you shut up.
Yeah.
Probably only a day or two. He would have only recently arrived, looked around.
Did,
All
did
right,
he come
where's
direct? Did he
Icon?
come directly from Boreal?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
He would have made efforts to
Very little,
make
I think.
it as
But
impossible to track him as possible.
You may
As
do a
far as
lore.
messing with the system and whatnot.
You may do a lore history
Lore
with a free
history.
reroll.
Jeez. I mean, I'm gonna need that free reroll because my lore is unlearned and space. Oh wait, is that a 0? That's a 0.
To this.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a 0. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know that it wasn't an empire when you left anyway?
And he knows that Durnos would have left quite a bit before him. He's just going to look over at Durnos, then look back to Dreimos and say, I'm guessing that you heard of a Saiyan Empire through Durnos here?
No.
Oh? Must have been very recent then. They weren't an empire when I left, and I came straight here.
Is this a point of interest right now?
He's just going to lightly shrug and say, oh, just has me wondering if maybe someone's wanting to make Borangel look bigger than it really is. What with all the infighting?
Yes. Doesn't every emperor want that? Speaking of,
Ginja,
this, I guess this means you're no longer a prince, he says, looking at Icon. Actually, what does the heirs of emperors call themselves?
The
Still prince?
still Prince, I think. Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Alice.
It's like, well, I can still look
Yeah,
it up. Like the
look it
Roman
up.
Empire had a prince. I think that was their like crown prince or whatever.
Okay, yeah, never mind then. He wouldn't have said that. He's smarter than I am.
Yep.
The heir to the Roman Empire was called a Caesaris, which means in turn a. They basically
I'm
called them
calling him-
Caesar, which is synonymous with prince.
I'm not calling him Caesar.
Well, no, I'm not
Okay,
saying to
Julius.
use it, but yeah, the Roman
Icon.
prince.
What?
The Roman prince was called the Princeps Senatus, or the Prince Senator, Senator Prince.
Okay.
What would the Saiyans call themselves then?
The Saiyans probably
Fuckers.
have their own word for it, phonetically speaking, as a language, but we can just use Prince. It's fine.
They'd probably just say bow.
And what was this about Keiki, other character? She's been treated roughly. Anyway, that
I mean,
is.
yeah, she was.
He would say that this is also a matter of some insubordination, although his daughter is expected to help with her very particular set of skills. No one he has in his employ can direct troops around the entire planet or beyond the way she can. When you say that she's been roughly treated, he's going to look at her, Keiki, and she's going to say, yes, it's, and she's looking around the room, every pair of eyes trained at her. wasn't that bad, really.
He grabbed you by the throat and threw you to the ground where you were nearly unconscious.
He did do that. And
Whom?
Dokkan is going to slightly scowl as he says this.
Kalik. He appeared when, I presume, forced Keiki to teleport them into the room where we were, holding her by the neck, and then the moment he appeared and saw us, he threw her to the side, almost into a wall.
And then when he realized he was going to lose, he grabbed her by the neck and told her to get them out of there now. I decided that I should get him off of her and ask for her aid rather than demand it, and she very graciously got us out of a sticky situation.
Let me pause you real quick.
Okay.
As you speak, you notice that, well, Dreimos is looking at you. But you have this uncanny feeling at the back of your mind, like that little tickling in your head, or at the back of your neck, your hair standing on edge, that this guy is getting upset hearing this. And you have this feeling that more and more and more, you're in danger. All of you feel this.
I'm in danger.
Some of these people are like irking back, except for Skargan and the purple guy you don't know, as they realize that Dreimos is getting upset. Ginja, you're starting to feel fear.
Ginja would incline his head towards Dreimos, and I'm kind of hoping that it's not directed at him, as he would say, I am not surprised that you would be upset to hear of how your daughter was treated.
Oh, fuck.
I was honestly surprised. Okay, pausing.
The moment you say that he would be upset, these three, they'd say nothing, but like their eyes go wide and oh shit! Okay, so, you don't think it's aimed at you. It's aimed in the way that a kid playing with dynamite is aimed. That he might unconsciously explode or something. His eyes like kind of tightens a little bit as you say that. What you mean upset?
Well,
roll me insight. No, roll me read the room leadership. No wait.
Read the room
Is that
leadership. Hey yo.
Read the room insight. I have that. Can I roll that too?
Insight, read the room. Someone roll it. You decide who, and everyone can aid it.
I
can aid it because I have it advanced.
Because this is something you would all feel. Sorry, Pat.
Wait.
I have.
Pat.
Sorry, go on.
I have advanced, but I have tell intention, not read the room.
Hey, me too. High
I have
five.
unlearned and read the room, so I'd be at 2d8.
Oh, read the room is insight, not leadership.
I would really like
my
to
bad.
roll this right now, to be honest. If that's okay with everybody.
Can we all roll our own?
No, like you're all feeling the same thing. Therefore, it's like an aided roll for everyone. Like if you roll good, everyone would get the same idea. If you roll bad, none of you really have a clue. That's kind of like how a team roll would be made.
You guys cool if I take it?
Yeah, go ahead, man. I can't
All
even
right.
aid you, so go ahead.
So, it's advanced wrong specialty. So is that 1 dice, but 1 less dice value?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, +1 dice, -1 dice value. It sounds about right for advanced.
And who can aid him for rerolls?
I cannot, I'm unlearned.
I could definitely aid him.
Pat?
I
If
am
it's-
going to re-roll one of the 4s.
Wait. Pat?
I was aiding, sorry.
Okay. So you have 2 rerolls. Do you want to use only one of them for the 4?
I'm only going to use 1 in case I have to roll it again.
So it's
Okay,
29.
that gets me to a 29. I don't have one more, do I? I only have one.
Yeah, you
more.
have it if you want to reroll the 5.
I really don't want to reroll the 5, but I
Okay,
really
this
want to
is
get a 30.
It's at 28.
28.
Oh, it's a 28 with the 5?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. You know how Icon has anger issues?
Yeah.
Now take
Sure.
now take that and add being sensitive about being called out on having anger issues, and he's sitting in front of you and getting upset.
Ah.
He doesn't want, like, no, I'm not fucking angry, and the building unintentionally exploded. You can tell that this guy might very easily, let's just say, roll the anger condition several times in a row, but he doesn't want to appear that way and is self-conscious about it.
Chillin would speak up and say, bottom line for me is I seek to aid people, those who would be hurting and those who would have issues. I am incredibly weak, that much is obvious. But even with that weakness, I seek to elevate others. Your daughter shows promise more than I could imagine. And if these things are happening, I can't in good conscience say I could work with you.
Very well. I would need someone in charge of aiding people of Earth for the betterment of this planet. Would this still not be interesting to you? It is not our sole goal of... Sorry?
He looks from person to person in the room where he says, it's difficult. You have to understand with the actions that I've experienced so far. I walked through this building being ridiculed. I walked into this room being overwhelmed and hated.
And for that reason, you would not work with us to help people of this planet?
I will aid the people of this planet as best I can. But unless the people within this room find some measure of positive shift, I can't in good conscience do so. Especially if these are your commanders.
He holds up a hand. That will be enough. Very well. It seems we cannot properly work together then. A shame. I had hoped I had someone with the Earth's best interests in mind working with me, as some of my own men can be quite simple-minded in their goals. But if you cannot work with us because of those who work under me, there is nothing I can do about it.
There is a second thing as well. One that is of a personal issue.
Yes.
I'd say that I'm not of right mind to do such things, to command or to lead.
There has been a great deal of conflict between you and my men. If I were to resolve all of these conflicts personally then, and make sure this doesn't happen again.
It's not that. I came here seeking to grow myself. And as I've experienced it more and more, I realize how badly I had seen my outlook on things. I've already begun the process of tearing myself apart so that I can grow stronger. As a result, I would not be capable of leading someone, or even making suggestions.
As long as you do not stand against us, then that will be enough. Shame, really. As for the rest of you, he's looking at Icon, Ginja, and Shisker. He's paying particular attention to Shisker. Would you have any interest in working with a ULR? For the betterment of this planet, for the rights of all life forms, humans and non-humans alike, and to build up its strength to defend it in case the Frostymon Empire should advance.
Genja's just going to look over at Icon and Jusker, waiting to see if either of them have anything to say on the matter. He's still very new here, so he doesn't feel as though he can properly navigate these waters yet.
Icon will speak up. I already voiced my opinions on this when we met in the desert, but I'll say it again for those present now that weren't then. Side-eye Sternos. With the issue of the
Sorry.
with the issue of the subordinates dealt with, I have no reason to deny working with you and intend to fulfill the agreement we made.
Very good.
How high is this table?
Just you can't see over it.
Kind of.
No.
Yeah, Shisker is very small.
So
A bit higher than
Shisker's just
Shisker's
gonna-
64 centimeters.
I think the guy at the corner of the table next to him, Shamos because he's close enough, and Durnos because not Durnos, fucking
Kiki?
big purple guy at the back
Draimos.
that I can't remember the name of ever.
Draimos.
Ramos, yes.
Dreimos.
Because he's just so freakishly tall by comparison, in terms of token size at least. Thank you for giving him a name tag. I appreciate it. I'm sure it's just on full display at the end of the conference table. He
Can I pick
would,
Jisker up and put him on the table?
Hello, I'm
I was
Dreimos.
about to ask for permission to stand on the table. But yeah, Chisker would just at that point basically just raise a hand and be like, okay, if I'm going to speak frankly here, could I be on the table? Is that all right?
Can see why not.
I'll help you up onto the table.
Icon
There you
uppies.
Icon up beast.
Yes.
All right. So Jisker gets on the table so he can basically just talk with everybody in sight, and he's pretty much just going to gesture at himself and say, I'm just going to open up with this. I've only recently become a fighter, and I've only recently started dabbling into self-improvement to the degree where I've decided to try and experiment with some things including whatever is happening to me right now, and I know what's going to happen, and I know that means I might not be the best face for the human race if I were to join up with you guys. That said, though, if that still happens to be our best option, because I do live here and I have since I was born, I don't know how much that weighs for everybody else here, and if it's still the intent, I would be willing to step up. Otherwise, I would be willing to help with negotiations with other humans, because it does seem like there could be a little bit of improvement and there is room for a mediator. That being said, I would also like to see that stuff like that doesn't happen again. I understand that the measures are being taken, that stuff can't happen anymore, and I'm going to be very critical about that, because especially if my name's being put on it, It's gonna look really bad for everybody involved. We're not. You don't want to look like terrorists, especially if you want to stop this war with the EDF.
Neither do we. We especially seek to improve relations with the Earthlings on this planet. And you could be integral in this.
If it were up to
No.
me, our goal should be try and speak on common grounds with EDF if we're going to try and prepare ourselves for some upcoming invasion and try to train each other for the betterment of the planet. So
EDF
that's what I
is
put
a
on the table.
EDF is a splintered force currently. Some of it is acting flat out as terrorists with their own goals in mind. EDF cannot be reasoned with. I thought you had experience with them already. You should be aware of this.
I should have been briefed on this. Have I been briefed on this? How much do I actually know about EDF?
Well,
I mean,
other than what you have seen with your own eyes, I guess, roll history?
Yeah,
Lore
because
history?
lore history, not my specialty, but I do have it advanced, so that should be a 2d8. Oh, that's good.
hey, yo! That is a 22, my guy. Let's go.
They have. You have been looking up on it a little bit. EDF does not have a central command force anymore. Pretty much ever since you last attacked them, when you know that Dr. Giro took over at the very least the research lab part. Research facility. Yep. The science division. Phew!
Alright.
What
I
else
can
has
explain
happened?
that.
Like you don't. Yep.
I definitely do not speak for all humans, and I really should not. That's why I'm not sure if that's the best place for me, but I'm willing to try my best. Anyway, I have had 2 experiences with... Wait, is that guy who showed up after I caught chillin' with EDF?
After you caught Chillin.
On the after Shimos got blasted in orbit, I caught chillin'. That guy showed up. And he talked to us and Citra. That one guy that I don't remember at all.
The dude almost one-shot Citra?
The dude that almost one-shot Citra, he got blasted into space, and then Chillin fell. I caught him. I brought Citra with me
that was
somewhere, and
Shimos.
that there was that one guy that showed up after.
Oh, after Shimos?
Yes, there was that one guy who came to talk to us.
Oh shit, who was that?
Who
What did
was
he say?
that?
I have
Was it the one?
2 ideas of who it can be, but I don't want to say anything because I might give something away. What did he look like? What did he look like? What did he say? What did he do? What was his intention? Anything?
My God, if I could give you something concrete, I would. I just
All right.
have this picture of in my mind that he's someone like RoboCop.
Did he look kind of like Jiren, but with
No,
martial arts
not that
desire?
guy.
That
That guy did not show up.
I know who you're talking about. The one that Citra called for.
Yes, him.
That's
That
like
guy.
police
Who's
force.
that guy?
Yes,
guy?
yes,
A RoboCop guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what they're called.
Sergeant Cadrium. He's a member of
Yes.
the Iron Watch.
Iron Watch, thank you.
Okay, look at me, Chisker, who doesn't know the difference between different defense forces because he's not very good at lore.
The Iron Watch
Alright.
is not a defense force. The Iron Watch originates in just another martial arts dojo, somewhere that grew, focusing on defense, and then took it up on themselves, since we're doing D&D comparison, to be a paladin holy order focusing on justice. There is like a
Okay.
martial artist clan, really, that's grew out to be more than just a clan and took it upon themselves to go and better themselves and help people.
Jisker's just
They
going to
don't
hold
actually
his
have
head.
any legal authority as police force, but they kind of work as a police force.
Jisker holds his head a little, laughs, and says, "Okay. I'm really, really sorry. I like to act like I'm smart, but sometimes I don't get everything right. Okay, Earth Defense Force was not who I was talking about. Actually, it was Iron Watch. Those were the guys that I was thinking about. Earth Defense Force is someone completely different, and we did have a run-in with them, and what you're saying tracks."
No. Iron Watch is helpful. They're nice to you.
Yes, Shisker is saying this in character to Dreimos, responding to the fact that he didn't know who Earth Defense Force was. So he just brought up
Okay.
Iron Watch.
Okay, did he lie? Sorry, I'm a little lost.
Did Shisker lie?
Yeah?
No, right?
Okay. You do know that EDF is the base you raided, though? And had all
I
the
am
robots.
realizing that, yes, at the time I was just following my compatriots to deal with a very specific individual that had history with them, that being
Right.
Halar.
Yeah.
If the EDF are that much of a troublesome group, I'll be sure to do my research, and I'll be sure to help make sure they're not standing in your way anymore.
It would be for the betterment of the entire Earth if the EDF weren't around, as they are getting bolder, committing crimes and acts of terrorism on the entire planet. This, at least, is something I believe you would agree with me with. They need to go.
I've never heard of EDF in any other way besides them doing the stuff that we've witnessed as a party, right?
Like the propaganda is that they're like the Earth Defense Force. They're originally they were like the noble guardians of Earth defending against the evil aliens, and after that they became like a big kind of militaristic police force, Earth Guardians.
I
But
see. The
assumingly,
propaganda
they
specifically
have
said evil aliens.
Yep, they did. But presumably they have since corrupted, and you do know that. Well, you have it on very good authority, at least. It looks that the man called Dr. Giro personally took over their science division, the one that had a lot of evil robots, quote unquote evil. Robots that try to harm you, anyway.
And
Giro himself said that he now controls that division, and they're not gonna stand in your way. Don't stand in his, and you'll be fine.
right, I was wondering if Giro still considers himself priority in or primarily Earth Defense Force, or if he split off.
Good question.
It's either he got out of EDF or he kicked Halar out of EDF.
Yeah,
That doesn't paint either
This-
of them in a good light.
this you wouldn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know the specifics. Chisker thinks for a moment and just says, yeah, I can agree with you with that. They need to stop what they're doing.
Very good. Now,
Also, they're partially responsible for what's going on with me, so maybe I could find some more research on that.
Wait, you mean they hit you with the metallicization virus, or you touched something you shouldn't have?
Second thing.
So you originally do not look like a chromatic rodent? Interesting.
No, and I didn't know that was a thing initially. I am an earthling.
Very dangerous creatures.
Well,
regardless.
you'll be good to know that I have on good confidence that I will have full control over myself.
That's reassuring. Does terrible things to those that don't have a certain minimum level of sentience. It's a plague on the galaxy. But hey,
Regardless.
good to know you'll break the mold.
Here's hoping.
I believe you would function best in a group together. But I have been intending to give Icon the position of a commander as well, and the authority to lead some of my troops should it be required in terms of battle. Upon which, this guy here...
Looks angry.
Yeah, he stands up. But my lord! I was next in line to be crowned commander. How can you give a position away to a weakling like him?
That sounds like dueling words.
Was that in character?
Icon's gonna spare.
Out of character, but I really wish I said it in character.
Icon's gonna spare this man a glance. Dreimos still blocks out my sight, right?
Sorry, what?
Dreimos still blocks out my sight, right?
Yes.
I do have a scouter though, and I am wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna scan him.
12,000.
12,000. I think after
Notable?
it stops beeping, Icon's just going to do that smile scoff just and then he doesn't say anything, he just looks back to Dreimos.
You see anything funny, weakling? Fucking,
You truly know how to bluster, don't you?
Why don't we make a proper thing out of this? See who laughs at the end.
Last I checked, you weren't the one to make such declarations, and we're still in his room. And Ginja will gesture towards Dreimos. The unspoken message being, know your place.
Scumbag!
Know your place, alien trash.
Dylan is just going to sigh and say, "This is one of the reasons why I do not wish to engage with this. I shall take my leave."
Is he leaving?
Yeah, unless somebody stops him.
No.
Okay.
So, while this whole thing is going on, Chisker's gonna get down from the table and catch up to Chillin real quick and say, "Hey, if you don't want to be here, that's fine. I do want to make sure that they're not messing with you later, so just keep in touch, all right?"
I will. This place has just been a reminder of everything wrong with me. And he's gonna walk out the door.
Ginja
Gonna
will
let him
join
go
him.
get some air.
Ginja will join him, pausing only long enough to ask Icon to fill them in on anything they may have missed and grab his pizza.
Yep.
And then he'll try to keep pace with Chillin. He knows he can be very fast when he wants to be.
Chill's just walking out of the building.
As they're walking along, Ginja would look over at Chillin and say, "Have you ever considered that there's nothing wrong with you? and that it's everyone else that there's something wrong with.
Chillin is just gonna sigh at that.
I had that thought once. I
I hated it.
hesitated. That's why I returned. I'm not hesitating anymore. And, for what it's worth, I'm sorry for how I treated you upon our first meeting. 'Twas a knee-jerk reaction, and I had not known you were close with Icon at the time. You would never take up with a frost demon who was unkind.
Appreciate the candid apology this time. But I need some space.
As you like. You're sure you don't want some pizza?
Yes.
Very well. And Ginja will... Well... He'll pause for a moment, think things over, and then just kind of hurry to catch up with Chillin and say, I will of course give you your space, but at least let me accompany you to the door, in case anyone tries something.
You would just
Strengthen.
nod and keep walking.
Ginja would go back to snacking on his pizza. This time, being a bit more aware of his surroundings in case, you know, they run into anything.
Yeah. You don't. Like, some people are just gonna give you some looks, but that's about it. Did Shisker stay in the room with Icon?
Yeah, Chisker's staying in the room with Icon.
I'll pause a little bit until Icon returns. When returns.
Cool.
Yeah.
Normally,
We're gonna
Chisker
end-
would want to be the foil to try and keep Joan in good spirits, but things happened.
Seems like things
Nice.
didn't happen.
I mean, hey, if nothing else, this at least gave Ginja an opportunity to try and cheer him up a bit. I wonder, though, if Chillin is properly aware of what it means when a Saiyan offers to share his food with someone.
He's
'Cause
aware. He's just emotionally exhausted.
Fair enough.
Out of character. This is what it means when a Saiyan offers to share his food with someone. It means I have enough left over. There's more
Get-
over there.
Genja offers someone a
it
piece
lit-
of pizza. Me just thinking to myself, man, get your Popeye's ass looking out of here.
A Saiyan offering you food, that means, no, this isn't the last of it. Or it means,
I mean-
you don't eat that much, so...
I mean, the way I see it is that if a Saiyan is offering to share their food with
You could have...
Oh, yummers.
I can't hear Torma anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, so the reason why I cut out, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hello.
The reason why I cut out is because I forgot that I had the Bluetooth function of my headphones on. That's connected to my phone, and my phone started ringing because someone's trying to call me. I don't recognize the number, so I'm ignoring it.
Yes.
Now, for me, what I felt like it means when a Saiyan is offering to share his food is that they actually care enough about your existence, well-being, whatever. Basically,
Yeah.
they see you as, like... I'm struggling to find the right words. If I were to go to, like, make
Comrade.
a reference to, like, wolves or whatever, they see you as one of the pack.
You're a Nakama. And yeah, I was just making jokes. And yeah, Nakama is the best comparison word I can think of.
Nakama Flint Lockwood. How about that?
Dope. Is that a name?
Knock on my door.
It's a bad joke.
Yes, it's a bad joke, but whatever.
No, my joke was bad.
Oh. I wasn't fully paying attention. Could you repeat it?
Flint Lockwood.
He said Nakama, and I was like, Nakama Flint Lockwood. How about that?
Flint Lockwood?
How about you go less highbrow even? Just say his penis.
Yeah, Nakama
and then be
would.
like,
How about that?
Nakama penis. Ha. Then I get
Stop it.
Nakama penis.
He is pulling it out.
Let's go to space!
I forgot that's what that was. I thought it was just gonna be a one long drawn out metallic sounding space noise.
We don't even have those sick clown sound clips. Is there something in particular you would like to do for next session? Like any things you want your characters to be doing, or particular types of adventures to have, or something?
If Chillin's interested in that WrestleMania competition, I would like to figure out how to heal the fuck myself.
What would be the aim is that whole thing?
Yeah,
Because I would love to participate, but as it turns out, I am below half HP and have no way of fixing that.
I mean, you could always call the Green Man.
The Green Man can't help me anymore.
Why not?
My new feature specifically says I can only heal from self-healing sources.
He's metallic. He's not organic.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. Wait.
But
Does-
you do know
Wait,
that you
Citra,
have a...
duel me. I'll steal Life Drain, and then I'll suck you.
Wait.
But you do know that you still have... But you do know that you do still have natural healing. Like, every day you rest, you still heal. Or rebuild.
Yes, I will have to sleep in for like a week. Spend a week just healing, unless I can train while doing that.
Okay.
I do have one question. Does that mean that things like medic patches and healing tanks don't work on him anymore?
Yep, that's out the window.
Ah, jeez.
A Sansubin does nothing for this poor rat.
Hey, wait a second.
Alright.
That
Would it
was
work
a
on
biomechanical
Android 16, you
android.
think? Sorry?
Android 16 eats a senzu bean. Android 16 fucking dies as
Oh,
organs
no.
regrow into metal.
Or Metacoola? Do you think it would work on him?
I mean, I was thinking of Cell, biomechanical.
I'm not
There's no
biomechanical.
biomechanical. It's metal mechanical. Thank you very much.
I'm like a bug right now. Hard exoskeleton, squishy insides. But
That's
a
literally
sensu
Cell.
beam doesn't work for some reason. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's how it is.
I wonder if there's a metallo equivalent of a senzu bean on whatever not rat planet, on whatever metal planet thing. I just thought of something insane. Avel, what if
Hello.
once our characters started going into space, we came across the metallic planet or whatever, and Chisker just somehow managed to become king of the entire place and
I don't
start
know. That'd
organizing
be pretty
things on
weird.
there? I mean, personally, I think that'd be freaking awesome. That's just me, though.
But I don't care about Metal Place. I care about Earth.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, hey, just as long as you don't turn into a metal box waiting to pass your infection on to something else before dying.
Beep.
Damn it! Should know that response is coming. Thank you. Now I can start icing my knee again. This one actually doesn't have a lump.
Should we end here?
Where the heckle is Icon?
I don't know.
Don't know. I'm good with continuing when Fenn's back, though. I don't mind waiting for
It's
a bit.
almost 1 a.m. for me, and I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Oh.
Okay.
I wanted
Well,
to
at
continue
least-
a little bit more, but we'll end it here. I'm tired.
Well, at least I got to do something, however small, with Ginja that may or may not have earned him a few brownie points with Choen.
No comment.
Of course, no comment.
No comment. We don't want to comment your bullshit.
Huh.
God, I'm evil. No. Alright, well, thanks for joining me for today's session. I'm stopping the recording here. And the last bullshit sound clip you wanna add?
I've got something in mind.
Can't wait.
He's pulling his cock out!
Well, what do they expect, really?
Oh god damn it.